top tier guys when it comes to the game. I ain't talking about all that money and all that. I'm just talking top tier dudes that when it comes to the game, they can say no to a dime. Like, man, I'm not, been in that situation before in LA, in Hollywood. When you go to these Hollywood events or you go to someone's mansion party, everything is free. Free food, free alcohol, free drugs. Everything is free, bro. It's there. They provide everything for the party. And these folks get crazy with it, man. They'll just drink till they out of pocket. Then somebody give them some powder, tell them to straighten themselves up, and they come back out and they start drinking again. And it's just crazy. And when they're in these parties, man, if they see you, whatever, they're not in their right mind. They coming over, man. They're gonna try to do something. They're gonna try to do something. And it could be the wife of the person who's hosting the party, or it could be the niece. It could be, you know what I mean, the close family friend's daughter. Hey, bro, you got to be careful. And like most dudes, they think with the wrong head. We hear this all the time. They thinking with the wrong head. They go on and they do whatever they do. Then they finish and somebody come in here like, you know, shorty's 17. What? You know what I mean? Or she's grown up and she'll wake up like, what are you doing? Who are you? Why are you here? What happened? Oh my God. Seen it. Seen it, man. You know, so if you surround yourself with guys who don't have any kind of restraint when it comes to this sort of thing, bro, whatever they doing, your name on it. Especially if it's like your house, you hosting a party, you're supposed to be your dudes. You have no idea what they up to, and they won't come and tell you, you got a problem. And it's kind of like what Tommy B is saying right here. Elaine being treated like that, the lame he is, money doesn't make you not a lame, you just a rich lame. People from the streets gonna game, they gonna peep game, bro. Game, peep game. Definitely in the military. You're right about that, brother Tommy. Definitely in the military. I was talking to one of my people the other day about something that happened in the barracks. Some woman whose husband was an officer in a different unit found her way to our barracks, right? When some dude got into her ear, she came back to the barracks. And then she just, in one night, she went through, God, man, a squad. Like a squad of dudes. I'm not exaggerating. Like 15 dudes. 15 dudes. And as it was popping off, some people that we knew busted into our room. Talking about, hey, man, we got this girl over here. She just gives to whoever she want more. Y'all won't get some? Like, nah, bro. Nah. None of us, the dudes in the room, well, none of us trying to do that. Like, nah. Right? Guys over there doing their thing. You know what? I take it back. I take that back. Guys came in and said what was going on. One of the dudes that was in the room with us went, and then he came back. And it was like, yo. But again, we was sitting in somebody else's room. We were just chilling. And we couldn't believe dude went. Like, what? Of course, that led to an issue some weeks later. You know what I mean? CID, criminal investigations, got involved. Like the military police came around. Our unit was under a lot of scrutiny. I came from a ghetto ass unit, y'all. We were salty. We were soldiers, bro. We were soldiers. And it was some craziness popping off. But we talked about that not too long ago. Me and my homie was talking about it. Like, bro, you remember that shit? Like, yeah, that was crazy. But the dudes who were out here who had what they had, like we had our women, we were running our rotations. We didn't want nothing to do with that. I'm not going in there. And the guy that went in there really didn't run with us like that. He never been on any trips with us. And after that night, he certainly wasn't coming. Like, I'm not taking that guy anywhere. Now, because had we got mixed up in that, bro, we probably would have wound up locked up, bro. We'd have been in the stockade for real. I mean, because we were just too high profile in the unit. Somebody saw my face mixed up in something like that, or my people face mixed up in that. Nah, they'd have came to get us, bro. They would have came to get us. And dude, I could tell you so many stories. There were some stories that hit us when we was in Korea. And some shit back in the States that happened. And they hitting us up in Korea. So and it was face. It was false. It was false, but still, that shit caught up with us in Korea. And thank God it was false, because they was ready to lock us up in Korea. Like, bro, we ain't nothing to do with that. Proof. Here you go. Here's the proof. The dates didn't match up. Okay, what date was that? Where did it happen? Nah, we weren't there. We were here. We traveled a lot. So when people didn't know where we were, because we didn't talk to nobody like that about our business, we was gone. So somebody accused us of doing something, you know what I mean, on Friday, March 18th, you guys did blah, 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 blah. Well, I could prove to you Friday, March 18th, I was in Atlanta. Well, you didn't get permission from your CEO to go. I don't give a damn. I was in Atlanta. You want to charge me with some shit? You want to give me restriction to do? You want to give me extra duty and restriction to barracks? Because I didn't tell the CEO I went to another state? Fine, do that. But you ain't putting this case on me. Right? You ain't putting this case on me. All that is game, boys and girls. It's game. I knew at a young age, man, like, man, some people been trying to put cases on me. By the time I was 20, man, I spent the past the 5 to 6 years previous to that, people putting cases, trying to put cases on me. The police, the prosecutor. This because of the people I ran with. Yeah, when I was younger, we was doing what we was doing was a different kind of thing. I expected it. But when you start getting the money and all that, you coming out, you running with people, you're not expecting it because you at a different level. And Act needs to really check who he got around him. Even when I was kicking it with him a couple times, I'm looking at the people that are around him. He's like, these my people as well. I'm like, man, these some shiesty ass niggas. Excuse my French. I could peep that. I'm like, all right, I see that. You ride with us? Nope. I'm riding with Fresh. I ain't riding with y'all. It was some shiesty ass niggas. Be careful. Be careful. You constantly cleaning up stuff. And you constantly in the mix. Your name is constantly coming up. And let's keep it 100, man. Like these generations today, man, everybody telling on everybody else, man. Ain't nobody's gonna sit there and do time for something that they know they did. Nah, they gonna throw your name out there. Why? Because the arresting officers and the prosecutors are asking them for a name. Give us a name. Give us this person. Right? So you gotta be careful who you rocking with. Your friends, your so-called friends, be the main ones. And it's like Brother Tommy said, man, like if you a lame, you a mark, they coming for you, bro. They already see it. Like Act's a loyal dude. So once he brings you in, he's like, oh, you one of my homies. He don't know that guy is trying to get over on him, man. That dude hungry, man. He think I got too much. I got the women, he got the chains, he got the cars, he got the money. Man, they gonna set you up, bro. They're gonna set you up. That's why the closer you get to the top, the less people should be around you. I'll say this about friends. There's a lot of people out there I'm cool with, a lot of friends, a lot of associates, but my people, my real people I trust my life to, only a handful. And we've been together forever. 30-year minimum. These guys out here willing to call anybody their friend. Like, to me, like, have someone that's that close to you, and they gotta be willing to take a bullet for you, bro, or your family. They gotta be willing to pull the trigger for you. They gotta be with, like, you know, like, and not just stupid with it, like, if necessary, they need to be there to go that extra mile. Like, and the guys that I'm cool with, the dudes that I'm tightest with, we've all been in life-threatening situations together. That's why we're so tight. Y'all see Jay Swans on here all the time. You know what I mean? Jay Swans be making that joke. He's like, yeah, I know where the bodies are buried. He sure does. And I still got the shovel for his bodies. That's how tight we are, man. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. You came to me and say, Jay Swan said this about me, man. Ain't no way he said that shit, bro. Ain't no way. And that's how it should be. There's only a handful of people going to be like that, though, in your life. You're only going to meet a handful of people like that, bro. Right? So Act didn't come from that world, I don't think, man. He didn't come from that world. So I don't just see him on the block doing whatever, hitting licks, you know what I'm saying? Running into the spot. I don't see that. I don't see that. Plotting out, I just don't see that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad he didn't go through it. I'm glad he's successful, but, you know, he's going to have to pick better friends to be around him. And if he doesn't, these sort of things are going to continue to happen. Right now, this was caused by a female, but she wouldn't have had anything to say if it weren't for his dudes. If anything, his dudes would be like, man, little shorty too drunk, look out for her, man. Let's put her in the Uber and get her home. Let's get her out of here, man. Let's get her and her girl, whoever she with, let's get her out of here. But she was there probably for act. And the dudes was like, no respect for act, so they just gonna go ahead and smash her.